And we're recording. Okay. All right, so come into a comfortable seat. And take a moment just to settle in here. Letting go of whatever else has happened this morning. Feel where your body's making contact with the earth and your mat. Feel how supported you are, how grounded you are. And then draw your attention to your breath. Feel where the air is moving through you, the inhales and the exhale. You don't have to do anything to change it, just become aware of it, come into it. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to be afraid without being paralyzed. Courage is found by facing our fears, the small ones, the fat ones, the embarrassing ones, and the really big, scary ones. To live the fullness that our own life is inviting us into, we often have to let ourselves be afraid and do it anyway. If we keep ourselves safe, how will our courage grow? I've been thinking about the idea of courage a lot lately. There's a lot of sadness in the world, there's a lot of darkness in the world, there's a lot of beauty too, but there's a lot of sadness. How do we meet that with courage? When you say the word courage, I think sometimes it conjures up somebody jumping in front of a tank in Tiananmen Square, or Martin Luther King leading marches. There's a lot of ways to practice courage on our own too. One of the ways to start is just by rejecting the idea of powerlessness, rejecting the idea of helplessness, and sitting with the idea that we have power, we have choice. Our yoga mat is such a great place to practice this too. We have the opportunity to practice courage every time we come to the mat. And it might look a little different every time. Sometimes courage is just showing up to your mat. Sometimes courage is trying something new, or staying in a pose when you feel angry or tired or frustrated. Sometimes courage is just surrendering to the emotions that come up. And for us as new yoga teachers, courage is also embracing all the work we've put in over the last few months, and finding our own voices, and accepting both our right and our responsibility to step forward and share what we know. So whatever courage looks like for you this morning, I invite you to breathe into that as we move through this practice. Notice what comes up and feel into your own courage. Move into child's pose. Take your time. Forehead resting on the earth, arms reaching forward, knees wide, big toes touching. Go ahead and move into your Ujjayi breath if you haven't done that already, your victorious breath. That breath itself is an expression of courage. It's powerful. It will move you through this practice and hold you. And even though we've done all of this practice and all of this work together, know too that this pose is your home if you need it. It's courageous to know when you need rest. Taking your time, move into your tabletop position. All fours, flat back, shoulders stacked over your wrist, knees about hip width distance apart. Take a moment to feel, ground down. And as you inhale, drop your belly, tilt your tailbone, tilt your chin up and find your cow pose. And as you exhale, arch your spine, curl in, find your cat pose. Inhale, tilt tailbone up, look up, find cow. Exhale, cat. And take a couple of those at your own breath, your own movement, feeling free to move intuitively, however feels good for you. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, come to a flat back, neutral spine. And as you exhale, curl your toes under, send your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Rooting down firmly through your palms. Your heels are stretched down. Hips are sent up to the sky. If you want to pedal out your dog, you can do that. And then once you feel like you've worked all the kinks out, find stillness in your downward dog. As you inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, walk your feet slowly to meet your hands. And come into your ragdoll. Take a bend in your knees if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Feet are about hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows. And just hang, sway. And then slowly, slowly roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to find your Tadasana pose here, your strong mountain pose. Bring your feet together. Big toes are touching, a little space between your heels. Shoulders drawing down your back. One nice long line of energy from heels all the way up to the crown of your head. And let's begin our practice together with 3 ohms. Exhale out all your air. Exhale. Open your eyes and inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. All the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips come to shins as you pull your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach up, rise up, shine your heart up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back and then your right, and find your high plank. And take a moment to feel your strength in this pose. Navel's pulling up towards your spine, rooting down through your hands. Your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Your heels are energetically reaching backwards. Inhale, rock forward into your tiptoes. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, find your low cobra. Hands slide to your lower ribs. Rise up and exhale, lower down. Inhale, low cobra. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Find your low cobra. Lift your hands up off the mat to feel your strength here. And exhale, lower down, push up and back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step lightly to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands. This time send left foot, right foot back, then left foot. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale, find your up dog. Beautiful. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And exhale out all of your areas. You step or jump to the top of your mat lightly. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump back to your chaturanga. Lower down. And then on your inhale, find your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale as you bend your knees, sink your hips, fingertips sweep along the floor, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. I know you know this, but I'll remind you anyways. Utka means intense pose. It's a great pose to feel your strength. Take a look down. Can you see your toes? If not, maybe shift your hips back a little bit farther, like you're sinking into a child's chair. Notice where your chest is. Are you open? Beautiful. Feel your strength. Inhale. And on your next exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step it through. Dial your back heel down. And as you inhale, rise up into your warrior one. Beautiful. Hips are squared to the front of your mat. Knife edge of your back foot is pressed down. Feel your strength. Check your shoulders. If they're crawling up towards your ears, drop them down. Beautiful. Inhale. And as you exhale, right back down you go. Find your chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Dial that back heel down and inhale up and into your warrior one on this side. And make note if you're feeling a little different on one side or the other. You might want to adjust your stance a little bit. Square your hips to the front. Nice. See if you can take a little deeper bend in your front knee. Beautiful. Beautiful breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, back down to your mat you go. Find your chaturanga. Flow through to your up dog. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your chair pose. And as you exhale, stand up, hands to heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Feel your strength. Exhale, down you go. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, find your warrior one on this side. Feel your strength. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale takes you back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, stand up, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, find your chair pose. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, find your downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. And exhale, down you go, chaturanga. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, find your chair pose. Exhale, stand up, hands to heart, reconnect. Reconnect with this flow. You know it so well. Reconnect with its power. Inhale, find your chair pose. You've been here before. Take your seat, get comfortable. Think about opening your heart here. So if that means you've got to lift up a little bit, that's fine. You may even want to take your goalpost arms, goddess arms, just shine your heart forward more. Beautiful. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. And as you exhale, take your twist to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your right leg. See if you can sink your hips enough so that your chest stays above. And then use your inhale to elongate. Exhale to take you deeper into your twist. Stay connected to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale back to center. Sometimes I think it's the hardest to find courage in things that we already know. Like we already know it's hard. We already know where we hit the point where we get tired and where our mind is going to kick in. If that happens, See if you can be present to what's coming up without having to give into it. Inhale, hands to your heart center. And as you exhale, take your twist to the left. See if you can push up and out of that arm to get length. Use your inhales to elongate your exhales to see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Take a peek down at your knees. If one's jutting out, see if you can bring it back in. Nice. Inhale, back to center. Use your breath to support you. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Keep your back heel lifted, and as you inhale, find your crescent lunge this time. So you're up on your toes on the back. Your front knee is deeply bent. Your hips are squared towards the front of your mat. Your knee is tracking towards your middle toes. Yeah, nice. Arms reaching up. Back leg is nice and long and straight. Inhale, bring hands to heart center. And as you exhale, take your twist to your right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your knee. Again, see if you can use that arm to push up and out. Finding more length and more twist. Dropping to your knee is a great idea if you want more support. Yep. And spread your wings if that feels good to you. Beautiful. Inhale back to center, crescent lunge. And exhale, open up into your warrior two. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Back foot is dialed down. Deep bend in your front knee. Knee is tracking towards your middle or pinky toes. And your arms are playing a game of tug of war. Reaching forward and back as you look out over your front fingers. Beautiful, strong warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Top arm comes up. Left arm slides down the back of your thigh, might wrap around your waist. Keep stretching up and out of that right side to get the length on the right side of your body. And exhale into your extended side angle. Right elbows resting on your right thigh. Left arm reaching up and over. And take the fullest expression of this if you want. If you've got a deeper expression of this that you want to try, go for it now. That might be taking a partial bind or a full bind. If you take the full bind, keep twisting your heart up and open towards the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, unwind, find your way back to your reverse warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Keep those back toes lifted as you inhale up and into your crescent lunge. Take a deep bend in your front knee. Your hips are square toward the front of the mat. Drop your shoulders. See if there's any more room to come up onto your toes, unless you've got toe injuries. Nice. Beautiful. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart center, and as you exhale, take your twist on the left side. If you want to drop your back knee for more support, you can do that. If you want to open your wings, you can do that too. Keep using the inhales to elongate and the exhales to move deeper into the twist. Inhale your way back to center. And as you exhale, open up into your warrior two. Shoulder blades are drawing down your back. Your arms are reaching towards both the front and the back. Beautiful. Look out over your front fingers. Draw the belly in. Inhale, find your